Hello and welcome back to Out of Ore. Right, well, I haven't played this since the last video I uploaded for the main reason I need to change the plant to be able to process, what was it, blasted rock. And to be honest with you, I'm not very good at doing that, so I've been putting it off. And today I've decided, oh well, let's give it a go. What can go wrong? Apart from everything. So we need to take all this down and plan how we're going to put it back together. To start with, I'm going to need some storage because I need to get rid of some stuff that I'm carrying. So we'll get a storage container. One of those. And we will put that somewhere here. Sort of out the way. Don't really want to get into those wash plants if I can help it, but keep it close to this wall. Something like that. Yeah, let's miss those. Right. That's not what I want to do, is it? That's what I want to do. So we'll stick some of this in here. And that way we'll have more room for what we need to build. We don't need that at the moment. I'll shift that down there, that down there. Get rid of those concrete blocks. Okay, I think I can use everything else. So I'll do that. So first of all, we'll start with taking it down. Then try and work out what we need to put it back together. Could do with taking that lump out as well, but never mind. Right, I think that's about as far as I want to go. Don't know if I can just flatten this down because that's annoying me. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so don't want those. We move them down there. Just get them out of the way a little bit. I could put them in the storage, I dare say, but that should be enough room to do wherever we need to do. So the first thing is to get the coal extractor. Instead of having it up there, it should have put itself here somewhere. There we go, coal screen. Right, so if we put that, oh, that's the upper, where's the coal screen? There. If we put that like that, that like that, that'll work. I don't know why I put it all the way over there the first time, but that'll work. Gonna need some power there, because I don't think that'll pull it off the rest of the plant. So let's get some power, and we'll do that whilst I think about it. That'll do. We'll have one of those, and we'll use solar power again, but we'll do that in a minute. Let's stick that there for now. Okay. So then, I'm gonna have to go up a little bit. So, what's the highest one I've got? It's 8x4. What's that? Is that an up? Yeah, that's an up. What else have we got as an up? Okay. No, that's not enough height. do with a bit more. No, don't like that. Yeah, that gives me a bit of light to work with. Now we need something for stones, don't we? What we got for stones? Cone crusher, what does that do? That turns crushed rock into gravel. We're going to need one of those. What's that? Oh, it's not metal. Well, that's it, that's what we need. Blasted rock into crushed rock. One of those. So we need that one first. Okay. And then can we stick that on there? Yeah. And then so we come out of that into that, and that needs to go into one of those, I think, isn't it? Gravel. Yeah. So we'll have one of those. That's to the ground in it. So put that there. No, that's no good. Needs to go up a bit. Right. So what if we go up? So what's the 8 by 8 by 6? 8 by 4 is the smallest. Conveyors. What do we get for up? Got that, got that. And we'll have a couple of those. That's better. Keeping it close. So then we go into that. Then we go into. That's better. That's better, say. We can put some wooden blocks underneath there for support later on. But for now, that's that. Then where do we want to go? We want to go from there. Somehow I want to get back here. So if I use an angle there, is it that one? I'm in the way. Yeah. Have we got any straights? Could do down, straight 6. Let's get them out of the way a minute. Okay. Okay. So, if we have figure any more rights? No. A couple of those. That's a straight. Where's my rights gone? There. Right, okay, so there we go. Going back on ourselves. What does it want to go into next? So it's coming out of there. Wants to go. Let's try that. No, it's too low, isn't it? Need to go up there. And I think I might need that. No, that's storage. There's my blooming trommel gone. Right, hang on, hang on. Right, we need the trommel. That's still in the dirt. And then it comes... I'll worry about that in a minute. Because it'll come out the back of the trommel. Which will need a left. Have I got any lefts? Nope. Oh, I have. Yeah. No, they're rights. They're straights. Right. Have a few of those. Now that's cutting and clipping into that, isn't it? Come on. Yeah, that's clipped into that. That's no good. But if I did do that, and then came down there, that might work, but I need to get that higher. So if we get rid of that, and get rid of that, so we need to get that higher. So that was a 4x4. 8x4. Let's do a 5x6. Let's get rid of them logs afterwards as well. So if we do that, put the trommel on the end of that. Where's my trommel gone? Still cutting into it. How can I get that it doesn't cut into it then? Oh, I know. Hang on. If we put a straight up there. Where's the smaller one? 6, where's me 6? 8x4 up. Yep. Bagger. Let's do that 6 again then. Do that. Then put the trommel on it. It gives me the height I want, and then we get rid of that. See what I mean? See what I mean? Bloody useless. Let's get rid of that as well. Right. So I think what I need is a straight there. And if I have a bend there, that should miss. It does. We don't want that there. Right. So I need to get that down to that. So if I put that on there, that'll work. need to raise that up. How do we come out of there? Okay, let's get rid of this. Does that lift it to the right height? Yeah, we just need a small straight in there, which... No, it's a two. Where's my small straight? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So that's got that. So now we need the wash plant in here somewhere. So if we have another small straight. Wait a minute, let's put a corner on that. Where does that come into here? Where's my wash plant? What does that look like apart from me standing in the way? Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, so we just need that on the end of that with me out of the way. And I need to put some storage on the end of that, which I haven't got. Like that. I think that would work. So that comes up there, goes into the coal. We're not got any coal, so it ain't going to work anyhow. It goes up there, into the stone crusher, then into whatever that was. It turned it into gravel, then into the gravel wash, out of the gravel wash, into this here, into the trommel. The trommel spits anything back that it doesn't want that way. That goes through the wash into the storage. In theory, that should work. So, we need to put some power. Let's get rid of all of these at the moment. I need power. So I've already put that down there, so I need solar panels. One of those. Power cables. There. So we've got that. Let's take a bit of this out of here so the cable can get through a bit better. Oops, I can't see, hang on. Right, so we'll have the small solar panel here. Somewhere about there, I think. Turn that on. And we want the cable from there down to there. That's that one. And now the plant is a bit bigger than it was. We could do with boosting this, which is that one. So if we put that about there, clip that to that, that to that, turn it on. That should be enough power for that. Oh, that ain't working. There, that supports that. That's all I could do with one under there. Hang on, maybe not. Up there. That should support all that. Come on, thank you. I don't want to stick under there, so we'll forget about that for now. What's that? That. Right. A few more. If I could type. Right, I think that'll do. Now to see if it works. So, I need to turn that on, just in case. For that, yep. Right, let's see what goes on then. It can only all go wrong. Right, we got that. Looks like we got stuff travelling everywhere. Yep, that's going, that's going. Okay, so that seems to be working, so I'll have a look in a minute to see if it's extracting what I expect it to extract. The other thing I've noticed, there's been another update since I played this, and now there seems to be water, oh excuse me, seems to be water where you connect to things like that, and I think there's one here as well where you connect there. Now it is working without the water. Well, I presume it's working. The plant is working without water. Let's see if it's actually extracting. Yep. So we got iron, copper, aluminium. Yeah. So we're extracting there. And what were we in there? Diamonds. Yep. So it seems to be working without water. I don't know if I add water to it, whether it would actually be more productive. But yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah. Tried to keep it all contained here. Not the prettiest, but it's working. So I'll stick a couple more buckets in here, and then I think we'll call it quits for today, because that went a lot better than I thought it would. Oh, man, I've got to get the camera angles right again. You can get out of there. There we go. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There we go. So I'm going to have to stick some more concrete down in a minute. But as I said, this is more getting the plant right than anything else. So I only want to stick a couple of buckets in here, make sure this is still working at this end, which it appears to be. Oops, too much. Lift up a bit. Thank you. More. And we'll have a look what we got. And like I said, although it's a short and sweet one, well, I think it's short and sweet. I don't know how long that actually took me, but it felt a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. But we will see. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to lose all that rock again, aren't I? By gotta find something better to dig with. I must have opened something up by now. Right. We'll call that quits there. And go back up here. Now we go around this way. Yeah, that's coming down nicely, that is. Yep. Dare say I could. Can you do that? Yeah. Put this back. Save me carrying it. I think all the other stuff needs to go in this one down here, doesn't it? Go in there. Yeah, that'll work. That's good enough for me. Oh, there's a bit of coal then. Oh yeah, it's still finding some coal from somewhere. I'll stick that in there as well then. Right. As I said, I'm going to bring this to the end now. I've got the plant up and running. I'm going to do a bit of having a look on the internet to see about the water, and see what the difference is and whether it improves anything. As I say, it seems to be working without it. There must be a reason for it. And I know that you would, in real life, have water in there and water down the... What's the name? Also, this looks like it's got 2 outlets. So does that, rather than dropping onto there, does that need an hopper? Make any difference if it has a hopper? It's going to drop off the end, isn't it? So there's something else, isn't there? Shoot, that's it. Let's have one of those, see what that does. It's dropping it on the floor now, isn't it? You'd think that would have worked. Hmm. Okay. It's working as it is, but you think it could be better than that, wouldn't you? Right, I'm waffling. These wash plants are still working, the smelters are still working. Well, 2 of them are. I'm going to call it quits. So, yeah. For those that are stuck with me through this, thank you very much. Really appreciated. If you haven't already, and you want to, it's entirely up to you. Please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. And that's it for today. So once again, thank you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.